What's up, everybody? It's Evan here. Alright, so I am from York, PA. York is a very old town in PA. In the inner cities, we have like a bunch of brick buildings. It's kind of like Gettysburg. If you're familiar with what Gettysburg looks like, very old town. Why did I decide to become an EXS major? So, just like all of you, I like working out, and I like being able to formulate and organize workout plans and understanding the science behind it all. So I was originally biology. I didn't try that hard at first, and didn't really like it. So I changed to a biomedical engineer, and turns out I didn't feel like doing all those seminars for biomedical engineering. I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like doing prosthetics or anything like that. So I decided to become an EXS major because it seems pretty vague to me, but it still covers a lot of very good topics like biomechanics and, a lot of good stuff. So where in the country do you hope to complete your internship? Preferably Pennsylvania. I have a place here. It's called OSS. It's like a sports medicine place. Very common around here. Hopefully get an internship there. The area of EXS in which you hope to complete your internship is strength and conditioning. Okay, so PT, I don't really care about physical therapy as much, or athletic training, but I do think that athletic training is very important and that athletic trainers are very underrated. Corporate fitness, I have no idea what that is. Strength and conditioning, that's pretty much what I started out with. Being like when I started working out, strength and conditioning was my main focus. And public health, I took public health. I disliked that class very much. I didn't like talking, so I went to Temple in Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a very progressive place, and the public health class I had there was very biased and very opinionated, which it's good to be like that, but I wasn't for me. Kind of stained my view on public health. All right, what do I consider important in life? So, I think my dog is important. I have an Australian Shepherd. His name is Leo. He's a snuggle bear, or a pussy bear, as we like to say. It's very important. I would say friends and family are very important. My car is very important to me. I think in a more general way, I think hard work, I think smart work is very important. I think intelligence, I think deductive reasoning and logical reasoning is very important, especially in this field, because there's a lot of information out there and a lot of it is biased and a lot of it is manipulated. So what does it take to make me smile? Usually a pretty loud fart. Really loud farts make me smile, or they make me laugh. My dog makes me smile. Usually whenever I smoke weed, that makes me smile as well. So, very good. What are my least favorite tasks at work, school, or both? So, the least favorite part, my least favorite part about doing a lot of college is learning a bunch of stuff that is not very applicable to our major. Like we learn philosophy, or we learn how to write English composition, which I think they're all very important classes. But I'd much rather see philosophy in terms of exercise science, or how to write for exercise science. Instead of taking these BS gen ed courses, we should be able to design these courses specifically for our major, right? It makes more sense to do that. And as a person who's been from college to college, changed major to major, I've had to take a bunch of dumb classes, and a lot of these classes don't transfer. And a lot of pain on the inside, a lot of frustration, but it's whatever. But I'll tell you some of my favorite tasks to do is actually doing work and practicing. I feel a sense of self-accomplishment from doing whatever, whether it was doing calculus or, practicing calculus or writing an exercise prescription plan, to be more specific for our major. Okay, how would my friends describe me and family? How were their descriptions differ? So a lot of people try and describe me. I don't think they ever get it right. I don't even know who I am, really. So I'm very hard to read as a person. A little bit sarcastic, I would say. My friends would say that. I think they would all say that I'm loyal, and I'm very respectful, because I've been working for my father, who, in a small business. And you work around people your whole life, and I do quality control currently, actually, which means you check every component and see if it's right. So someone will build something, and I have to go in and make sure it's correct. And when you have to tell someone what they did wrong, you have to learn how to be respectful about it. You have to learn how to respect other people. All right. So I am very respectful, very silly, facetious. My coworkers would probably describe me as being the biggest, strongest man ever. At least that's what my cousin Tony tells me. He tells me that I look very handsome. Every day I look very big and intimidating. And I like that. I like feeling that way. Which task and project at work can I knock out with little difficulty but still enjoy the end result? So, usually pretty much any task I do. I really don't... I can pretty much knock out anything. I've been in college for a while. I don't know how long you guys have been in college, but I've been in college for 5+ years at this point. And, I figured out how to do college at a young age. And when it comes to the work ethic and the organization that it just takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of consistency too, and it takes a brain. You can't really get anywhere if you don't have a brain. If you're not, you gotta be logical. You gotta have reasoning. You gotta have good critical thinking skills if you want to be successful. It's my opinion. So take what you want with it. So anything, I'm willing to knock out anything, especially since I got really big fat hands. I really knock out anything. So when was the last time I spent an hour or two thinking about how to best map out my future? So to get real with you guys, I do this quite a lot. I smoke a lot of dope, a lot of time to think and about stuff. I've also done a couple of psychedelics before, and that will really change your mind. That will really change you up. So be careful about that. But anyways, how I think about my future now is I'm currently going to finish up my degree, and I am going to work for my father for a little bit until I get to a good place in life where I can maybe, settle down and have enough money to do whatever I want, because there's a lot of things I can do. Okay, exercise science is not the only thing, but it is the thing that I am willing to go to college for and learn about, because I feel like, especially with this, there's a lot of misinformation out there, and I want to be steered the right way. I hope you want to be steered the right way as well. So, anything else? I don't really have anything too much to say, but I hope that whoever watches this, maybe if they watch the whole video, I want all my classmates to know that I would love to help anyone, and I'd love to get into contact with anyone to talk about, exercise science. I am free, and I see all your responses, and I look forward to replying and seeing what kind of people you are, see what you got. So